This is the creek they call Indian Creek.
Displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the park's professor. We are at the Sycamore Road area of Indian Creel Metro Park. This park is owned and maintained by Butler County Metro Parks in Butler County, Ohio. Closest city to here is Hamilton, Ohio. We're about 10 miles west and northwest of Hamilton. Today is Saturday, October the 21st. And the temperature right now is a very pleasant 60 degrees. It is a seasonally warm Saturday afternoon here in Ohio. There are two short trails at this metro park. There's the Trillium Trail, which we're on right now. There's also the Indian Mound Trail, which starts on the other side of the parking lot. And the plan today is to do a loop consisting of both of those trails. So we're going to head around the Trillium Trail here. This will take us down by Indian Creek. And then we'll finish our loop on the Indian Mound Trail, which, if I remember right, does indeed take us past an old burial mound. So that is the plan for the hike today. Let's get to it. We got off the old park road, or at least I think that's what it was. It was an old road of some kind that we started on. Then we came downhill, still on the Trillium Trail. And for the past couple of minutes, we've been hiking along this stream. This is the creek they call Indian Creek. It flows south and flows into the Great Miami River down near Ross. Very pleasant area here. A few fall colors around. Water levels are low this time of year, although this creek drains a fairly large area, so it can really get rolling when there's more water. Alright, so we'll admire this bluff top view of the creek for a few minutes, and then we will head up. We came a little further down the creek, and that would appear to be the dam or some other structure, maybe for an old mill. It's definitely a constructed wall. It's definitely not natural. Looks like native rock to me. That's Indian Creek down there through the brush. So I'm not sure what that is. My guess is a mill or some other structure. There's a similar structure over on the other side of the creek. So probably a dam or an old mill or something like that. Anyway, it's interesting. Thought I'd show it to you. Let's keep going. We just came up those steps. And Indian Creek is still directly in front of us, but too much honeysuckle to really get any kind of thing in the way of a view. And so we are almost to the end of the Trillium Trail now. And then we're going to turn left to begin the Indian Mound Trail. Let's keep going. We came uphill away from Indian Creek. We turned left to start the Indian Mound Nature Trail. And even though there are no signs indicating such, I'm relatively confident this is the old burial mound. Nothing like Serpent Mound or other major mounds around, but interesting nonetheless. We'll keep going and soon to finish this hike. We're on the final segment of the hike now. We're hiking through what appears to be an old pine planting. I'll point up here. Some big pine trees. Probably around 80 years old, I would guess. This is a short hike, but it's a nice hike. There's a lot to see here. There's Indian Creek. There's the old burial mound. There's what looks like the old mill site, I would guess. The constructed rocks down by the river, or down by the creek. And just some nice woods on top of all of that. So short hike, but good hike. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. Also, as a reminder, I do not make any monetary compensation for anything I do for this project. That's a pledge I took quite a few years ago. And so all I get for anything that I do for parking full time are your likes, your subscribes, your views, and your comments. And I do appreciate all of those things. That encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. So I'm going to close this video until next time. From Indian Creel Metro Park in western Butler County, I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor for Parking Full Time. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.